2 parts powder, 1 part water. Hello, everybody out there in private land. No one's talking. I hope everyone's having a fabulous Wednesday. Just thought I'd pop on and see what everyone's up to. I'm just puttering around in my craft room. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hey, Miss Sassy, how are ya? I'm gonna make, I got these molds from the dollar store. I kept 3, and I'm going to use 3. I'm going to make some wind chimes. But, like, you got to sit and let stuff dry and blah, blah, blah. Because I have some really nice driftwood that I want to hang them from and put them outside. But make them thick enough that when they are kind of clanging, they aren't going to be breaking. And then I'm going to seal them with lacquer, but once they're dry, I want to put some clay on it. Hello, ladies. How's everybody this afternoon? You talk to one and then all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. It's crazy. I can't stop hitting. Okay, well, that's none of my business. None of my business. Oh, gosh, people. Oh, but, yeah, okay, I got the right person. I'm not even gonna, don't even entertain those people. If they come in and say something ridiculous, don't entertain it. Just let it slide. Just don't even entertain it. I have been wanting to make those. Let's go. I want to make some out of, you know, I've got this resin here, but I got to wait till I go outside. I do have my window open right now. And I believe it is, what is it outside? Maybe +2, +3. Right, Carmela? You just can't even entertain it. Just let it go. Just let it go. I know it's, you know, like it's hard. Like you go in vertical. I see it everybody who goes in vertical. There's always somebody with their opinion, let's say. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm just putting, this is that stuff I made with my bears. I don't have actual, cement, but this is like cement. So I'm going to use it and I'm going to try it. Do you know if Gracie, I don't know, Carmela. I'm sure she's in now. I'm positive she'll be. Yeah, I'm positive. I'm positive she'll be in the house now. I know, like, Tim has chased that cat for, oh gosh. I don't know for how long. But I'm positive she's probably back in the house now. I don't think she goes too far. And I think that's with most cats too. Like, they know where they live, they know where they're fed. It's just that she's got a little buddy outside now, so she needs to hang out with Sir Willie. That little orange tabby. I just call him a tabby. I don't know if he's even a tabby. I have no idea. So I thought I would just come in here and putter around. This you got to stir for a little while. And I think this is enough. I added four, I guess that would be a teaspoon. I don't know. I add 4 of these. And just enough water just to make it not too runny. See? It's not too runny. See, it's just like cement. Ugh. They say to stir this for 3 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to have to stir this for 3. This is for when you're tiling this stuff. But it dries white. So that's okay. I don't mind the 2 different colors because I'm going to paint them anyways, I think. But I'm not working with the resin right now, so is it? Yes, it is, Carmela. I got my window half cracked right now. It's gorgeous out. The snow is melting. I was outside yesterday, you know, shoveling poop because of my dogs. So I'm putting that all in one pile. I can't pick it up right now because it's way too soft. We're talking about dog poop here, like really. So I gotta wait till all the snow melts and then it sort of somewhat dries. And then I pick it all up, put it in bags, put it in my green bin, and off it goes. Because we have 2 kinds. Oh, see, now it's getting a little bit more pliable here. That would be the stirring for... Slim, do you see me? Gladys, I see you. I see you, sweet lady. That's good. Our snow is melting. Thanks. Yes. Oh, gosh. Our winter was a little... Well, that week, like we had the really cold, then it went away a little bit, and then it came back full force, and it stayed. I'll tell you, that put a damper on my feelings. I'm just saying, I was a mess. I was a mess. I don't like to feel like that. Like, you just want to stop, drop, and cry for what? Like, I don't like it. I don't like that feeling. But I was playing around. I got my Cricut Joy up and running, sort of. But, you know, you got to pay for that stuff, some of it. It's ridiculous. But I was playing around with this white pot. So, anyways, I was putting clay on it. Oh, Zach, knock it off. Come on, you're going to see Slim Twiggy come unglued here. You want to subscribe to my channel, but I'm not subscribing to your channel. I'm sorry. I don't shout people out. So I put some clay on here, and I'm just waiting for it to dry. So this turned, like I got to do the other side. Like I got more mold, so I put leaves over here. And then I put this over here. But I remember I had this pot. So I'm going to dress this sucker up. And I think I'm going to use it. I believe, going to have to drill holes in here. Which can be done. Hopefully I don't break it. I won't be doing that today. I probably won't be drilling the holes either. I get someone else to do that because I don't think I can do it. Okay. Sorry. Yes, Gladys, I'm sure you must be ready for... Oh, gosh, I think everybody is. Okay, I'm going to pour some in here. I don't want them crazy thick. Like, I thought about putting oil in here. I don't think I'm going to have to because these are silicone. Well, I've got a son. Sorry. I got a son. Okay, I'm going to pour this in here. This is the tile that I have for my coffee bar, and I'm just making a mess of it. I might have to go get another one, I believe. So I'm just going to pour this in here. Probably not all of it. And the nice thing is that you can lift these up so you can flatten it and get all the bubbles out. Oh, my foot is falling asleep. I got a couple of bubbles in here. They can be sanded out too. Hi, Mr. YouTube. How are you, sir? I just thought I'd pop on. No one else was live, so... Well, maybe I'll come on for a little while. And I changed my curtains in my living room. I got all my vacuuming done. Like, I'm getting all my stuff done, which is good. I did laundry the other day. So that's all done. So they're about this thick. About that thick. So that way I cut a skewer. Did you bunny guys eat lunch today? Slim, I'm being very nice today. Hi, Pamela. I was going to put this in here, but I don't know if this will stick. That's what I'm scared of. This will stick and I won't get it out. So I think I'm going to let it just be, let it dry, and drill a hole in it with a bit. With a, you know what a bit is. You know what I mean? I'm making a wind chime. But you know, you got setting time. Things got to dry. How long does this take? Where did I read it? Mix only, much product can be applied within 15 minutes. Okay. And stir for 3 minutes. I did that. Wait until dry. 30 to 60 minutes. Oh, I thought this was less time myself. I really thought it was less time. So I don't think I'm going to have enough for... I want to try this in a mold. But I'm scared if I take it out, it's going to break. Well, let's try it. I need a big mold. Now, where's that one that I had? Oh, it's right here. See, but they're not very deep. Well, I'm going to try it and see if it works. I don't know if it will, but it might. And then I'm going to mix up this. This is the plaster of Paris. Yeah, they're not real Reese cups. But you know, when you say that, in Canada year before, Christmas time, you could buy a Reese's peanut butter cup this big. And I think they were like $3 or something. Were they good? Holy crap. I just remembered that when that guy said Reese's peanut butter cups. It's like, yeah, they made these here at one point. I don't know if this is going to work. And I don't have a pipette either. Well, I can try and pour a bit in here and we'll see. I don't know if it'll work though. And I don't have any pipettes either. And I don't want this too soupy either, to tell you the truth. I get too scared because I'm scared it's going to crack. I'm guessing it just might. But I haven't used anything in these yet. Well, not this one. I haven't used this one at all. That's the thing. So I'm hoping it works. If I can get it into all the little crevices, that would be fantastic. And it didn't break. Well, you're never going to know until you try, right? You got to experiment. I like to experiment with stuff just to see if it works. And even if the little border here, like if it's over, I'm just going to leave it because I can also sand that off. I'm trying to find my Dremel. I don't know if it's back at the shop because I can't find it and I need it. Because apparently when I was talking about that store, you can't even see me, Bluck. Gosh. I guess it's a go by the sounds of it. So I will be making stuff and putting it in there. I'm just deciding on what I want to do. I'm hoping I can, well, I gotta send pictures. Oh gosh, am I gonna need to wipe that up? I don't want that spilling. Oh, this will come off anyways, off this tile. So I'm just kind of knocking this stuff down. This will all come off. This won't stick. But I'm really messing up this tile. But that's okay. I can always go get another one. So I'm just kind of tapping it down. I'm hoping it works. Can I see your profile picture? Well, go to my channel and you can see my profile picture. I don't think you're a newbie to YouTube. There. I'm going to let that dry and see how that works. I don't even have a cloth in here. Do I have cloth in here? I sure do. So I'm going to let that dry just to see if it works. So hopefully this one doesn't take too long to settle. This one I got to let dry. This one I'm going to put plaster of Paris in it. I'm really getting into this plaster of Paris for some odd reason. I'm double thinking the resin now. I'm not going to be making like big huge stuff with that though. So like not big trinket jars or anything like that. I was saying I saw your profile picture and that's why oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you very much. I had a crazy email. Was it yesterday? Or was it yesterday morning? I woke up. I checked my emails and blah, blah, blah. I think there's some crazy shenanigans going on right now. Myself, I think that. In people's chats, in what I see. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think I feel it. I feel it. Something's happening. Something's happening. So I got an email by this guy named Larry. Larry something. I don't know if he's a subscriber or not. He did comment on my video, on one of my videos. I've never seen him before, but the profile picture he has, I've seen him all over Facebook. Yeah, like it was kind of weird. And I thought, okay, buddy, if you're a true subscriber, like, because I get a lot of people who do follow me, they comment on my stuff all the time, or they're here. So I get to know who they are. So it kind of made me wonder there. So I don't know if Larry's real or if he is, like Bluck says, a scammer or whatever. I don't reply to it. I didn't reply to it. He doesn't have my original email address. I'll tell you that. Because I don't give that out. So that just kind of made me like, what is happening here? And then just seeing stuff on chat. It's kind of little iffy to me. So well, some of you don't even know what I'm talking about, but I just feel something's going on. I feel something's going on and it's not good. And I don't know who it is, but I'm not freaked out, but I'm just hoping someone's not trying to start some crap. Because it's not fun. They can use other people's... Yes, they sure can. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. And these people who are using people's YouTube pictures and saying nonsense, which I know for a fact it's not them. I know for a fact. Because that person doesn't talk that way. So it's just kind of weird. Just a little weird. Hi, Hazel. How are you? Now I need some more of this stuff. This is when you mix it. It's 2 parts. Oh, one part of this stuff. 1 part plaster of Paris, the 2 parts water. I'm just going to make it the consistency of this. I'm sure going to try. I don't want it too runny, but I don't want it too thick either. I'm just eyeballing it. I'm just eyeballing it. Just a little bit of water at a time, because you can't take it back once you add. So I'm just doing a little bit at a time. Hi, Brenda. How are you, hon? Thank you, sweetheart. I hope you're having a good day. I know you don't, I don't think you have to stir this stuff for 3 minutes, but I do want it the same. I do want it the same consistency though. This is just like mixing paint when you're paint pouring. It's the same thing. It has to have the right consistency to flow. This is thicker than paint, mind you. Oh, there was a clump in there. Yes, what is that? Like, what is that clump of something in there? And it's not mixing. Can you hear me okay, you guys? So I thought I would just come on. I was just puttering around. It's a nice day. I have nowhere to go. I could always go somewhere myself, but that means if I go out, then I got to spend money. So I thought, no, I better not go anywhere. I better not go anywhere. Okay. So where are you from, Bluck? Is that, am I saying it right? It's not Bluke. It's Bluck, correct? I try not to butcher anybody's names if I don't have to. Yeah, see, this is totally different than this stuff. Oh, my foot's falling asleep again. So, is anything new with anyone? Bluke. Nope, you had it right. Okay, okay. Bluck or Bluke? A Bluke? Bluke? You teaching something? No, I'm not teaching. I'm just puttering around in my craft room. I'm making wind chimes. You know, like those ones, well, we don't have a big lots here, and I don't have a resin mold that's big enough to make wind chimes out of resin. And I don't want to work with resin in my house. I seen a video about resin. Oh, it kind of freaked me out a little bit because it's so toxic, right? And I just don't want it lingering around in my house. And I can't shut my craft room door. I wish I could. If I could shut my craft room door and have the window. But they were talking about that it gets on everything. Like not just the fumes in the air. It gets on stuff. Like your curtains and whatever else. Oh gosh. I thought, no, I better go outside and do that stuff. Go window shopping. I can't. I have a hard time doing that. I can't window shop to save my life. Well, I guess if I go window shop to stores I don't go into, that would be okay. See, that's so kind of runny to me. But I'm going to try it and see. Okay, now I'm going to pour it in here. I think I stirred it enough. It looks pretty lump-free. See, and I can put resin over this once it is totally dry as well. Just going to tap that out. Just a little bit of resin, like with a brush. Nothing crazy. So I'm just popping the bubbles out. But I like working with this plaster of Paris. I should have mixed this with glue to make it a little bit tougher. Oh, that's going to be my next project. Making something with this and putting glue in it. Because they say if you put glue in it, not just normal school glue. I got glue all, but I don't like to use that because I use that for my paint pours. So I got a call and have to make another, hence have to go. Okay, Pamela, thanks for coming in. Slim, I had twins last night. Gladys, you nut bar. You're funny. Oh gosh. Gladys, I had twins last night. Oh my gosh, lady. Hi, Teresa. How are you? I just popped on. I just did a pop-up live. I didn't schedule it or nothing or... No, I didn't schedule it. Well, I had some free time. So I thought I would just come and hang out and see what everyone's doing. But I was experimenting with these molds I have. I just want to see how they turn out. I've got rocks here. I've got they look like glass rocks. Do you think I can find them? I can't find them anywhere. And it's driving me mad. So the next time I use this stuff, this I'm not so worried about. Because this will be pretty strong. This is like tile grout. But it's got fibers in it. So this is stronger than this. But the next time I'm going to put some glue. Like glue all. Not just like school glue. I'm going to use this. And put some of this in that. To make it stronger. I never even... Maybe I'll make another one. And I'll put some glue in it. And try it and see. And then I do have some, this is for clay though. This is a multi-use acrylic gloss finish. I don't know if it would gloss this stuff up or not. But for clay, they say it will. I want to try it on clay. I can because, well, it's not dry yet. So I want to see if this will... But mica powder works great on clay. I'm just saying, I went and got some more from the dollar store. And I don't know which one I put it on. Not that one. That one's drying. I put a little bit on here. Like you can see it. It's kind of shiny there. And it was silver. I just wanted to see if it would work. But it sticks very good. Mica powder sticks very nice on clay. Which I wasn't too sure it would. I'm just going to use this... same cup. So I'm going to mix this first. Then put some glue in it. I want to see how runny it gets. Because when you're paint pouring, it makes your paint a different consistency as well. And I never add water to my paint because it seems like every time I add water to my paint, stuff cracks. I've done plenty of paint pour with adding water and it just cracks. I've never tried the Floetrol yet. One day. It's not cheap though. And the way things are going here, stuff is so down, because is it another month or weeks or whatever, you know, things are going to go up because of these. We got another carbon tax. We got another carbon tax. Hello, TikTok. So we got another, is it 20% carbon tax? I don't know what our prime minister is trying to do, but you know what? I'm almost ready to be the 51st state and bring this stuff down because this is getting a little ridiculous here. It's getting a little ridiculous. Now I guess he's trying to borrow more money from another country. Oh gosh. Like we don't have the money to pay them back. Like what the heck's he doing? So there's my politics for the day. It's just a little ridiculous. It's getting, he's ran this country right into the ground. So I don't know if Polyev is going to get in, but if he does, he better straighten this shit out. Because this is getting just too much. Everything is going up. It's just ridiculous. Like the cheapest place I can shop is Walmart right now. It's just crazy. Like we usually get that dairy-free milk. It's made in Canada. It's Canada made, and in some stores it's like $9. Well, I'm not spending no $9 on gluten-free or dairy-free milk. Holy Hannah. And they can't even keep it in the stores because I guess they can't keep up with the demand right now. Any advice for coping with a family member who used... Good Lord. Like, for real. Oh. Gosh. I can't even. I just can't even. So this looks good. Well, I can leave that there, I guess. I better put this back on so I don't spill it. I'm going to get a little bit of glue. And I'm going to put some in here. I'm not going to go too crazy with it at the moment. Just to see. I don't know if it's going to change the consistency of this stuff or not. Well, it is kind of thick. Not too bad, though. Like, I didn't go crazy on it. Did my chat freeze? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. I was just puttering around in my craft room because I wanted to do something today. I did all my stuff yesterday. Washing, I think yesterday or day before. Changing curtains. Washing, oh, that was the day before. Washing walls. Spring cleaning. So I think I'm going to make some quiche for supper. And some potato patties. I'm going to shred some potatoes. I'm from USA. I'm from Canada. You have reached Canada. Okay, this stuff, I better maybe a little bit more water. It's getting a little thick here. Because when you let this sit, and I think it's different too because of the glue. Lena, that's enough, please. Lena, it's just the garbage man. Lena. Hush, Lena. You guys aren't listening very good. Wow, is this thick? So when you put glue in here, it's a totally different deal. It's a totally different deal. So you have to work kind of quick. Yeah, you gotta kind of, oh my gosh. Like this stuff, it just seems like it's, wow. Holy cow. I don't know if I should put more water in it or more glue. But I don't want it this thick. Holy Hannah. Like it's setting like so quick. I don't know if it's because of the glue. It's a little bit different. And I don't know if I can tap the, I don't know if I can tap the bubbles out. Well, I'm going to try. Because she's thick. Holy mother of goodness. Look at that. It's thick. Why must it bark? Because it's a dog. Come on. I don't know if this is even going to work. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I really don't. I'm going to put some glue in it now. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, you guys. Oh my gosh. This is cool. Yeah, you gotta work quick with this stuff. It's not even funny. I didn't think it would do this. I really didn't think it would do this. Well, that's what experimenting is for, right? That's what experimenting is for. That's the, yeah, this is just a ball of muck. Come on now. Loosen up there. There we go. Come on. Yeah, this is just a big ball of muck. Yep, you got to work quick. You can't just sit and like stir this stuff and talk. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. No. Okay, that's a fail. That's a fail. Let's get another cup. Try this again, because I do want to try it with the glue. Like, I really want to try it with the glue. So I think I'm going to put enough in my cup. Yeah, that's garbage. That just set like right now. Like it just set like right now. Okay. I'm going to do 2 of these. That's it for that. I wonder if I should add my glue first. I'm going to add a little bit of glue. Not a whole lot. There, that's it. And my water, I'm going to stir and then I'm going to pour. Okay, where's that fork? I don't even, oh gosh, I don't even know if I can use this fork. I'm going to try. Okay, here we go. Because I really would like to see if it's tougher. Well, I think it would be tougher because, man, that was sitting, that's clumpy. And it was getting warm already. Do a backflip. Oh, if I can't do a backflip in here now. Come on. I'll do a backflip. I couldn't do a backflip to save my life. Oh my gosh. Does anybody do that anymore? The glue will just turn it to a cup of slime. Well, it turned it into a cup of muck. Like this cup is getting warm. See, it's starting to peel away from the cup now. But the glue is supposed to make plaster of Paris stronger. Okay, I'm going to stop stirring this now, and I'm going to pour this in this mold. Because if I stir it too long, It's like, look at that. Like, that's just a cup of muck. Oh my. Fun. But it's so fun to experiment. So I'm just going to tap the bubbles out. This is cold. It's still wet. It's not warm yet. Because this stuff heats up. This plaster of Paris heats up. But I just want to bring the bubbles to the surface. Because this is the top. Like, I can sand the top too. But... And then with my Dremel, if I can find it, I've been using my nail thing here. My nail, it's not a nail, it's like a nail file, but you charge it. I've been using that to put designs in stuff, but you need something that needs to be plugged in because the battery goes dead too fast. Like, I can see the bubble there. I can see it. But I want to see how strong these are with the glue in it. Like, just to experiment. Oh, that's still wet. I shouldn't have touched that. Shoot. Well, that's okay. This stuff doesn't heat up. I don't think this heats up. But this plaster Paris sure does. Because I did one out of this mold, out of plaster of Paris. It turned out fantastic. Metallic paint on this stuff, perfect. It's beautiful. Like, it is beautiful. See, I used metallic paint on these. On my hands. They're not my hands, but it's the hand mold. But the metallic paint looks fantastic. I've got a metallic spray paint too in blue. But I thought I would make some of these for people who burn sage. And it would be a smudge bowl. Because there's a lot of people that use this stuff. I do not use it to smudge my house at all. I do not. I don't do that. But the native here do use the smudge. Some use smudge, some use something totally different. So it just depends. It just depends on who uses what. Who burns sage? The native burn sage in Canada. Yeah, they do. Do your research, Hedge. I don't know, you must be from the States, but do your research. Maybe you should do your research. I don't know if you know an Indian or not. But I know a few from where I am from. So I don't know what the native do in the States, but I sure know what they do in Canada. They have, like, their beliefs are, some of their beliefs are the same, I believe. But they just name certain things differently. Whatever. Yeah, off you go. Not going to sit here and argue with you. Because I know I'm right. I know what goes on in my country. Just saying. I know what goes on. I know what goes on. Well, you don't have to. God, no one's telling you to. Holy cow. Nobody's telling you to burn sage. You don't have to if you don't want to. No one can make you do anything you don't want to do. Like, I'm just saying. Oh, gosh. Just saying. So I'm hoping this is now getting warm. So this is getting warm. So now it's really starting to dry. So how soft is this? Okay, I'm going to stick one of these in here just to see. This one I can't get nothing into now. So I'm just going to drill a hole in this one. The skewer I put in there. So hopefully I can get my fishing wire through there. Or fish, whatever you call it. Fish hook stuff. The fishing wire. Is that what they call it? Fishing line, I mean. So I'm going to use that to hang these from driftwood. Like I've got a few pieces of driftwood. I'm just going to make a small one, nothing too big. Disco Inferno. That was a good tune. Just got on a time for Sage. Just got on time for Sage. Oh, Wild Child Girlfriend, how are you? I had to look at your name. I just read the comment. I didn't see the name there. How are you? Disco Inferno. Gosh, I haven't heard that song in a minute. Like, I haven't heard that song in a minute. Yeah, but this stuff is just high performance fiber reinforced skim coating compound. This stuff. Like, I'll try anything with certain powders. If it works, heck. I don't even know how much cement is here. Gosh, it's probably like $100. Just saying. Like the plaster of Paris I get in these little bags. This is what? A 1 kilogram bag. These are $4. These are $4. I love old tunes. Oh, Tina, you and me both. Man, I was doing that the other day. Sitting at my table. I came across a song. And it was from Street Heart. Like I used to listen to Street Heart when I was in my teens. And like, you know, you show someone the song, it's like, ooh, that's so dark. It's like, it's not even dark. Like, it's not goth music. I just laughed. I just laughed. I'm so thrilled I got on here. Oh, Terry. So yeah, I'm hoping that this is pretty tough. I am going to lacquer it. I am going to put an embellishment on it with clay, glue it on with contact cement. That's how I'm going to glue these on. And then I'll lacquer it totally when it's totally done. Will they be shiny? I don't think so, but that's okay. I just want to see how tough this stuff is outside. I really do. Love catching her live. She's so fun. Tina. I'm having coffee. I'm having coffee. I'm going to have a smoke, but I'm not going to smoke on here with you guys. Well, you're not going to see me smoke. I'm just saying. You're not going to see me smoke. So I'm hoping that I can, once it gets warmer, because I won't be able to, you know, doing those, the tables with, like the stained glass and stuff. Like I don't know if I can muck that one up though. I'd like to muck that one up, my coffee table outside. Maybe not so much with really precise stained glass. Maybe with some broken plates. And make my own table with resin, because I think that would be fantastic. I'd like to try it. Am I a little intimidated by it? Yes, I am. But I would really love to try it. This table is quite big though, but I would still like to try it. It might take me, I don't know, 100 years to do, but I'd really love to try it. Maybe I should start small before I go too big, I think. But you know, you see something, it's like, oh, I want to try it. Even on canvas, I'd like to try it. I got a piece of board here. Maybe I'll try it on that. I got a painting I want to do with just a Southern girl, and I'm excited to do it. Like, I'm so excited to do it. I can't wait. I'll watch return to see what this creation is. These are going to be, what did I say they were going to be? Wind chimes. I really want a nice wind chime. Oh, this is getting quite warm. I want a nice wind chime out front because I'm going to decorate. Like I have no snow now in my my planter outside in front of my house. The snow's all melted from there. I can actually see some grass out there. So I want to decorate that up. I think if I had these out back, I don't think my wolf dog would touch it. He doesn't touch my plants, but he likes to dig in the dirt where I have my hollyhocks and stuff. And I'm going to have to build a little fence back there so he doesn't get in it. Because he's driving me nuts. He always wants to bury stuff. Like even his little chew bones, he wants to bury them. Like I'm sure he's got like 100 out there already. And they're all now turned into mush and going back into the earth. But I don't know. He thinks he can have these things and go bury them. Well, yeah, that's still tacky. That's still tacky. This is still wet. But this one is warm. This one, I don't want to... This one, yeah, there's heat coming off it. So I'm hoping these turn out. I'm really hoping these turn out. I think they will. I think they will. But I made something with my Cricut Joy yesterday. I put my name on this thing. I wanted to see if I could do it because I set it up with my phone. So I can use my Cricut Joy with my phone. So I'm trying to find some free stuff because, you know, they want you to pay for everything on there. So I put Slim on here. I don't know if you guys can see that very good. This is my, just all my cords and stuff for my Cricut Joy. See? So I did that yesterday. Like I was so excited when I did that. It's like, look at me go. I couldn't even do that with my Cricut. My Cricut is just too intimidating. I'm telling you. I need something small and compact that is easy to do. And I just got to get some vinyl. I do have some vinyl, but it's pink. And that's not my, I don't use those colors in my house. But I see, and this stuff I believe I got, oh, this is a smart iron-on. This is a heat transfer vinyl. But it's for a Cricut Explorer 3, which is now my roommate's. Because she got me this. And I told her, you get me a Cricut Joy, I'll give you my Cricut Explorer. Like, even the Cricut Joys are expensive. Not as much as the Cricut Explorer, but if I need a big decal, I'll just ask her to print me off one. So I can't use this. I don't think I can. It says I can't. So now I've got to get some stuff for my Cricut Joy. Because it's so tiny. Like, it's so tiny. But I want to make some stuff like this. Like for cushions and stuff. Like put initials on it. I don't want to make any stickers or anything like that. But I'd like to make some decals for my car. I'm telling you, I'd like a slim Twiggy on the back of my window. Is what I want to do. So, I've got some plans. I've got some ideas. Whether they work or not, we'll see. We will see. But I would like to put that on my car. I would. I'd really, maybe I'll lift the camera up so you guys can see me. I'm just smoking. I'm just smoking. My hair is wild today. It's all, like I got mom hair. I want to go get some hair color. I want to do that, but because my hair is just kind of, I bleached it, so I still got a tinge of pink. And this stuff is really hard to get out. Super hard to get out. And if I let the bleach sit in my hair anymore, it's going to be breaking. So I'm not into breaking my hair. I have an end. Not even sure what that means, but I think it looks really cute. Oh, thanks, Wild Child. All right, buddy. Off you go. Jeez Louise. So yeah, I need a haircut in the worst way. A haircut. Hi, Barbara. How are you? I need a haircut. I need to do a lot of stuff. Sorta. I need to do some stuff. My son needs a haircut in the worst way. His hair is getting too long and it's getting too curly. Like when he wakes up in the morning, his hair is just all... So, but yeah, I just wanted to pop on and see what everybody was up to. I'm having my coffee. This is my third cup. I'm not having any more, I don't think. But I want to do a lot of creations. Like I want to work with resin in the worst way right now. But I didn't know that. I got a tip yesterday that when you're pouring resin, you have to watch, because if it's too much or too deep, it can set on fire. But I didn't know that. These make great out of, I haven't made any out of cement. I like to make some of these out of cement. I do have a tree mold. He's about this high in my cart. I want to make out of cement and put him in my front yard. These little things are for my Cricut Joy. I just don't have enough supplies to use it right now. And I don't want to make anything out of paper. I'll tell you that. We've had so much snow here in the Midwest, it's melted. Have a lake on my sidewalk. Oh, wow. Hi, Catherine. How are you? We don't have that problem yet, Wild Child, but I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I get that by my back step because it's slanted right by the back window, so I got to sweep all that water out. That's a pain in the butt. That's a pain in the butt. But they didn't pour this cement right when they did this driveway. Or this, because my driveway goes from the road right to, oh gosh, right to back here. That's how big my driveway is, because I got two big gates that shut and they open like this, but we don't use this part to park. This is where I have my gazebo and stuff. It's like I put it on the cement here. Draw a perfect circle freehand. Okay. There you go. So yeah. I haven't been doing much, just trying to create stuff. There's always so much to do. I want to do so much. But then when I get in here and I start creating, and then I got something to do out here. So it's hard. It's hard. Well, you asked me to, I did it freehand, so I'm just saying, hi, Betty. How are you? How are you? Oh, gosh. Do the kids in the States have school today? I know our Canadian children are in school today. I know that. What other containers can I use for pouring molds? You can use anything, Tina. You can use coffee cans. You can, I'm doing much better with the rest. Good, Betty. I think I'm getting rid of it. Oh, I know, right? You can use anything, Tina. Like, I've got this empty tin. Like, I can fill this up with cement and then find something smaller to stick inside it to make something to use this with. I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but I thought, no, I'm not even going to throw it out. Even keep milk containers. I like this lady. I'm actually a really nice person, actually. Even milk containers. You get your milk container, fill it up so high, put something in the middle. You can make anything out of cement. You can make anything out of it. Anything. 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 Ouch, you can. Anything. But if I keep too many containers, then it gets too full in here and I put stuff away and then I can't find it because I put it in a really good spot. And then I don't know where that spot is. Where I hide everything. I put everything away. Like, I've got so much crap in here, it's not even funny. Like, it's not even funny. I'm glad my craft room's not that big. This is all my mica powder. But I'm going to get another one of these. This is for the plants that you put plants in. I'm going to get another one of these, and I'm going to make a lamp. Because I need the other dome for up top. And I'm going to put my lights in here. And then I'm going to hang this bad boy. Well, these things are kind of... I'm going to have to take this one off. Well, I've got to take one off. So when the domes are together, because this is kind of all mixed up, then the other dome's on top. But you won't use all three of these. And then you can weave your lights in. Put your plants in here. I seen it on Facebook. And I thought, oh, gosh, I want one of those. I'm going to make one. Mine's solar, but I don't want to put these fairy lights outside because I don't want them to get tattered. He's an awesome lady. Lots of great ideas. I've got so many ideas I want to do. I can't wrap my head around it, Teresa. I'm just saying. I can't wrap my head. I need more time in the day. There's not enough time in the day. It's tough. It's tough. When you got ideas to... My room is not big enough. And I'm not going to do any crafts on my farmhouse table. There's no way. Because I got to cover that thing totally. I do have some tablecloths, though, from the Dollar Tree. But those are for when I paint. Because we're going to do a paint pour. Me and just a Southern girl. And I'm using this canvas. Like, this is not... This was a pre-done canvas. This was pre-done. But I'm going to reuse it. So... Oh, Slim, it's going to be so cool. So I'm waiting for the go ahead on here because this is exciting. I'm excited about this. Like, I like the paint pouring stuff. I do love it. But I'm going to repurpose this canvas. Like, this was previously done not years ago, but a long time ago. But I thought, what can I use? So I thought I'd repurpose a canvas instead of going to get a new one. So this is the one. I don't think anyone knows what I'm doing here. I can't say anything. But I think it's a cool idea. She came up with the idea, not me. But I thought, oh, okay, well, if you're doing that, I'm going to do this. So they're kind of similar, but they're different. So they coincide together, which is kind of cool. So that's the fun part of crafting. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I got so much to do. I got so little time to do it. I'm just saying. I need to cut my dog's hair. I just got so much stuff to do. I'm just going to check these molds. Okay. I think I can take this one off. Okay, this one was with the glue, right? No, this was not the glue. That's the glue. So I'm just loosening this mold. Just to see. Okay, come on, baby. So these are about the size of a coaster. Or the thickness of a coaster. So I got a little blemish here that I can sand off. It won't take much. It's still it's damp. But I can drill a hole in here. Then I'm going to put a embellishment on here. Then I'm going to lacquer it. I'll video me doing that. I'm not going to go live doing that. But I think it'll look fantastic. And I'm going to use my, I thought about using my terracotta clay. Then I thought, well, if I use my gray clay, it dries white, so I don't want to use that. So I think I'm going to use my terracotta clay and make an embellishment on it. So this is the top. This is the bottom. So it doesn't really matter what side you use. It doesn't matter. But it's nice and smooth. This is so smooth. Like, compared to the top, this is so smooth. Once it dries even more, it'll be so smooth. But that turned out pretty good. So I'm grateful for that. And that's not with the glue. This one is with the glue. And this one's still kind of soft. Can't smell the glue on it. Maybe I can get this out. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't go all the way to the bottom, so I might have to, oh, I can't even get this out. But yeah, like, that's about as thick as a coaster. Oh gosh, Wild Child, paint pouring is so addicting. I'm just saying, when I started doing it, I wanted to pour paint on everything. Like, literally everything. I still get like that though. But hi, Patricia. I can't get this out. So once it's totally dry, I'm going to have to cut this. I wondered, well, because of the glue, right? So it's really stuck in there and it didn't go all the way through. It felt like it did. I don't want to force it because I don't want to bust it. So I will cut that off with my little cutters here. I got little cutters, but I don't know if I should do it right now. I'm too scared to cut it. Maybe I'll cut it. I don't know. Oh gosh. I'm scared to cut it. But I'm scared to kind of pull it out too. Oh, it's coming. There, it came out. It came out. It came out. It's just not all the way through. So when I take my little drill bit, I'll go right through that little hole. But I'll do my embellishment. Then I'll lacquer it really, really good because that'll keep the clay on it too. And I'm going to get, I've got matte. I'm not using matte. I'm going to use a high gloss acrylic spray. Lacquer spray. I call it lacquer. It's lacquer is what it's called. But I don't think this one is, no, this one's not ready yet. This one's not ready yet. So I'm not even going to, I don't think this one's ready yet. I don't think this one's, no, it's not quite ready. But I can use my Dremel on this to sand the edges. I can put a design in there if I want to with my Dremel. I can even put a hole through here with my Dremel. I don't have to use my drill. I can use my Dremel for it. Is that how you use up old paint, or do you ever... I always use new paint, Wild Child. I use acrylic paint. I get all my paint from... I don't usually get... Michael's doesn't have... Our Michael's doesn't have an array of paint. But I believe, is it mica powder in paint to give it that metallic look? I have to look that up. Because they usually just have red, green, blue, and black. That's it. You can get the pre-mixed paints. I don't like them. I find they're too watery for me. I think they're too watery. That's how I feel about them. I don't care for them. But the colors they're so nice though. Metallic paint is beautiful than the flat paint. But you can put a metallic in there with your paint pour. And then the stuff that creates cells, you can use that hair stuff. It's coconut oil. It's in a spritzer. Or you can get an actual cell creator. It comes in a little thing about this big. I got mine from Amazon. And you only use a couple of drops. Not very much. And then your torch to heat it up. Or it's like it brings out the cells. It's so fun though. It's so fun. Just experimenting with it. That's what I had to do. And watching a lot of videos is what I did. But it's so fun. It's so fun. You can paint pour on anything. I did 2 end tables. I paint poured on. I don't use them anymore, but they're beautiful. No, you can't. I don't even know who you are. I don't have any moderators. Jeez Louise. Can I be a mod? Come on now. So yeah. It's not hard. It's not hard, Wild Child, as long as you get the same consistency in your paint for every color you use. I use a scale. So much paint. Like here, here, I'll show you. I will show you. Where's my scale? Here it is. Oh gosh. So this is just a scale from Amazon. It was like, it's all full of paint. AccuChef. So you turn your scale on, it'll go to 0. Well, it should. Oh. Okay, go to 0. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm holding it. I don't know what it's doing. but you put your cup on here. We'll shut it off. Put your cup on. Pour your paint or whatever you're pouring first. You get it to a certain number. Shut it down. Do I shut it down? Yeah. Or do I shut it down? I haven't done a paint pour in a while, it seems like. Now I got to figure it out. Okay. Now my scale's at 0. My cup is sitting on it. Ooh. So I'm going to pour either my pouring medium or my paint. You get that to a certain number. Shut it off. Do I shut it off? Then I turn it back on, go to another number of my, I got my pouring medium in here, I'm pouring my paint. That has to be a certain number. Take that off, shut it off, and then I stir. If you add water, it's just a little bit at a time. I don't add water because my paint always cracks when I add water. I don't know why, but I don't use the Floetrol. I just use the glue wall. Kathy uses Floetrol. It's a totally different, I think it's a totally different look from using glue wall to Floetrol. Myself, I see a total difference. And the colors you use, you gotta watch, because sometimes if you mixing certain colors, they'll turn to mud. They kind of blend kind of funny, and then it looks crazy. But that's just from you gotta practice, right? So, but it's fun. I would try it, give it a try, experiment with it, because you'll have so much fun with it, and you'll want to do it all the time, guaranteed. I just get my acrylic paint from the dollar store. For the amount that I paint pour now, I don't get big jugs of paint. I never have. But once you get me into the dollar store, like if we get these ones, this size, I can do a couple of paint pours with this size of a jug, little thing, which is fine for the amount that I paint pour now. Before, I was buying paint steady. And these are what now? Gosh, how much are these? $1.50? So I just went out and got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the paint pour that Kathy and I are going to do. I probably won't buy paint until if another one comes up or whatever. So I've got way too much crap going on in here, I'm telling you. And then once they're all dry, you can put a finish on them. I've used my glue wall and not water, just glue. Or you can use Mod Podge and go over them once they're totally dry, which they got to sit for a while. And then that way you can dust them off. Well, I just have so much house paint. You can use house paint too. I haven't used much house paint myself, but acrylic paint, yeah. I don't know. I don't see too many of them. Well, the ones I watch, I don't believe they're using much house paint. Because I did try house paint, and well, I think the paint was too old. Because I'm thinking it ages, so it made my painting look kind of mucky. So I was like, heck with it, I'm not using that anymore. But for depending on what kind of a paint pour you're doing. Like I haven't even mastered the blowout. I want to, but your paint has to be pretty runny. Has to be pretty runny for that. I do want to do a blowout, but your hairdryer has to have no heat. Because then it dries and then your paint ain't moving. So, but experiment with it though, wild child. Even on cardboard, like with the real paint, just experiment on something that you don't care about, and if it gets, you throw it out, you're not losing anything. Your acrylic paints will work, but if you're going to experiment with your house paint, I would just do it on cardboard or something. Because if it don't work, and you got to throw it out, it's not going to hurt your pocketbook, and it's like, yeah, whatever. It's not a big deal, right? You mean the crusty part won't add to the well, I don't know. I don't think it would look too good. But like stirring that stuff, like you're going to be stirring that, like depending on how long it sits, right? Is it an oil-based paint? Or see, the house paint I've used, it's not oil-based. I don't believe it's oil-based. I'm positive it's not. Because we use a paint called Renaissance paint, like for work, and it doesn't smell nothing at all. Like there's no fumes to it whatsoever. Like that oil-based paint, that stuff has a fume to it, I believe. So yeah, but just experiment with it. Like I would experiment with it, Wild Child. That way you're gonna know. That way you're gonna know, and just start like with a glue. Don't go high Floetrol, because Floetrol's not cheap. It's not cheap. You can buy it in the big jugs, but I would not experiment with Floetrol. I would do the glue first. I want to use Floetrol so bad. I seen a bottle of it. It was about this big. It was 35 bucks. I looked at that Floetrol for about 20 minutes. I just sat and looked at it. Do I buy it? Do I not buy it? I should have bought it because now I can't find it here. Hi, the dog kid. So yeah, but experiment with it. You'll have so much fun. It's addicting. I found a lady on YouTube. I seen her on Facebook, and she does the balloon kissing. Well, I just got hooked on that. Like, hooked on it. Big time. I haven't done one in a while. But just don't mix your paint with too much water, because then it cracks. Gosh, what did I miss, Slim? Sandra. Well, I'm going to make a wind chime. Hooked on paint pouring. And I did some plaster of Paris. This one is with glue. Is this one with glue? No, this one's with glue. I put glue in this one. I didn't put glue in this one. I wanted to see how tough. No, it doesn't smell. How tough they would be. And then I did one out of the stuff I put my bears in. But this is not dry yet. I'm going to let this sit for all. Because this one's kind of thick. This one's thicker than these two. So when they're done, I'm going to put an embellishment on with clay. My terracotta clay. I'm going to leave this white. Put an embellishment on. I'm going to lacquer them really good with a shiny lacquer. Drill a hole in here so I can put my fishing twine through. And then I'm going to hang them from my driftwood. So I'm going to spray all of this. The sides, the bottom, the whole thing. And see how it turns out. So I can't spray them with lacquer because I don't have the shiny lacquer. And I am not spraying lacquer in my house. There's no way. It is too toxic. So yeah, that's what I was experimenting with. So I just used these molds. I kept 3, so I'm going to keep these 3 just for crafting. Like this is as thick as a coaster that I made. So I didn't want them too thick, but I wanted them thick enough. Like with resin, you can make them thinner. Do I have the resin? Yes, I do. But I don't have a mold. Well, I guess I could use a jar lid mold, but like I could use this and make resin things like this shape for the same thing. But I don't want to do it in my house. That's the only thing. Do I want to work with it? Yes, in the worst way I do. Because I see so much resin now, it's just sickening. The stuff they're making is brutal. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's just crazy. So, yeah. But I'm not going to break down and go buy a big jug of resin. I'm not doing that. No. So, yeah. Gladys, I missed her dancing on the table too. Dang. Who was dancing on the table? Who was dancing on the table? I love Slam. Gladys, what are you doing? You crazy lady. Come on, show me your dance. I don't, it wasn't me. I don't even, Gladys is making up stories. That's what she's doing. Oh gosh, Gladys. Now everybody will say, oh yeah, I hear Slim was dancing on the table. Yeah, Gladys is spreading rumors. Wasn't even dancing on the table. Somebody wanted me to do a backflip, but I couldn't do that. But yeah, so yeah. And then I filled up this mold here. I can't take it out yet because it's not dry. I haven't put anything in these molds. I want to use them for clay, but if I can find something I can use, see, and this will have to be flat. I got this for clay for this pot, because that way I can make a border around my terracotta pots. Not so much this one, because there's not enough room. I want friend. So I wanted to use that for a border on the top or on the bottom, because I've been dressing up my little terracotta pots. I've got a huge mammoth pot outside that I'm going to have to bring in the house and sit it on my table, and I'm going to decorate that. So I can't wait for that. So that'll be fun. And then I'm going to take, I got a few of them in my shed. They're plastic. I am going to get that spackle paint that looks like spackle. My pets are sleeping. And I'm going to upgrade my outdoor pots. Like in my backyard, I've got two, is it 3 pots or 2? I think it's 2 pots stacked. Well, I had 3, but I think I put the other one in my shed. I'm going to upgrade those into a totally different color. And I got to keep my plants up because my wolf dog likes to dig into my stuff. So yeah, I'm going to update those with a spackle paint. I've got so much to do. I want to do so much. Oh, gosh. Get a life. My goodness gracious, people. We have no cats in this house. So yeah, I got lots to do. I'm excited. I just don't have enough room in here. I tell you, if I had a garage, or if I could go to the, like, we don't have that big, huge monster of a shop anymore. So, like, I could go there and I could, oh gosh, could I create in there? But it's a little too far out of town to just to go there for a couple hours and just putter around. So I made these, so I'm gonna get some clay. Once these are totally dry, these will probably be really super dry by tonight. Then I'm gonna embellish them. That's the fun part. I'm excited for that. Okay, you know what, Rashid? Smarten up. Gosh, come on, people. Leave Sandra alone. Why is everyone picking on Sandra? Don't make me go ballistic here. Don't make Slim Twiggy freak out. I'm just saying. I got it, Sandra. Jeez Louise. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. Something's going on. I just have a feeling something's happening. I don't know. I just feel some uneasiness in my guts. Sandra. Hi, Michelle. Like, for real, these people. I'm telling you. Just leave my women alone. They're not my women personally, but you know what I mean. They're my friends. So, like, I don't get it. What happened to Sandra? Well, everyone, hey, Mr. Rockford. I just love that name. I just love that name. I'm having a great day. I hope you are too, Rockford Files. I just love that name. I always want to say that when I see him come in here. I just love that name. Oh, geez, I don't know. But I got an email too from some Larry guy. I don't know if Larry's my actual follower though, but he emailed me. So I don't know. I just have a feeling it's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird, like what I see, like what I saw this morning, and then I got that email, and it's like, okay, so are these coinciding together by? Because that's how I am. I try and blend things together. So I don't know. I just have a feeling something's up, and I'm just not liking it. Yes, they are together. What's happening? What's happening? Pick on me, troll. I'll tell you where to go. He's already gone, Gladys. He's already gone. But my gosh, like, just come in a chat and just introduce yourself and just have fun. Like, isn't that? Don't people want to do that anymore? I don't understand. Or do they just want to be careless and look ridiculous? Like, I don't know if it's just for shock value, but really, it's not really shock value anymore. If your mind is telling you something, it's usually true. Like, that's what I kind of put them together, and it's like, well, that's kind of odd. This happened to me first. I got the email, and then all of a sudden I seen something in a live chat, and I'm thinking, what's up here? Something's not right, and it doesn't feel right to me. Hi, Patricia. You know, it just doesn't feel right. So then I'm keeping my eyes open. I'm just saying. That's just how it makes me feel. I'm not saying anyone else is feeling that way, but I know it's kind of weird. Doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know. They are messing with your sense to make you feel like you're going. I'm not going to go crazy over it. No, no. But I follow a few people. I'm in a few lives, not just in my own. I'm in a few. But when I see stuff like that I've seen in the past, it kind of makes you wonder what's going on. Is this now starting to come back? I can't really explain it. It's really not for me to say, actually. So I'll just keep it at that. I'd really like to get my nails done. I know that. See, I'm just bouncing around from topic to topic. I'd really love to go get my nails done, but if I do that, then I don't know if I can work with clay, because then I'd have clay under my nails. I'd like to get them done. I really would. But I want to just come on here and see what everyone was up to. I have fun when I come on here if no one else is on. Like, what time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time did I even come on here? I don't even know. I even have a clock in here. I should have a clock in here. I don't know if my tablet is... I've been on for an hour and a half. I hope everyone's having a fabulous Wednesday, wherever you are in the world. Please be sweet and hit that thumbs up for me if you don't mind. I usually don't say that. 2:30. Oh. They are... Oh, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I have a feeling something's going on. I do have a feeling something's going on. Whenever you go window shopping or get your nails done, take us with you. I wanted to go live getting my nails done. I did, because I know they wouldn't mind. I know they wouldn't mind me. I wouldn't ask them, but do you mind if I go live? Like, even if I did go, I would love to go live getting my nails done. I'm having spam callers for the past few. I had 2, but I think it's my neighbor. But then another thing too. My neighbor phoned here one day and I answered she texted me and said, I have some of your mail. And I typed right away. It's like, who is this? Was this your neighbor? Well, how on earth did you get my phone number? I don't just willy-nilly hand out my phone number. If you're getting my phone number from my landlord, well, that's wrong. They don't have the right to do that. So I'm thinking it was her. But if it's important, leave a message. I like pretty phone cases, but I need them to be protective. Sophia. I like mine. I've got an OtterBox for mine. I have to take it out of my case when I put it on here because it's too thick. It won't I can't get my phone in this thing. But Rusty dog. Thank you. He loves you too. At first I thought it said Rusty Bucket. That's what I was going to say. He's working right now. I don't see too many with the name Rusty in it at all. But yeah, so I'm excited to let these totally dry. I'm excited to see this one totally dry. This will dry white. Yes. So this is going to take, this takes more than 30, but when you're tiling with it or whatever, it's not as thick, I don't think. It's not as thick. Well, I'm not a tiler, so I don't know. But it's not as thick. So this is going to turn almost white. Like my bears turned like a really light gray when they were totally dry. Same here, Sophia. Oh my gosh, you're working in your flower bed? I can almost work in my flower bed. I've got no snow in it, nothing, but the dirt's pretty wet. So I can't really get my hands in there. I think it's too early for me to put anything out there anyways, because we might get a little bit of snow yet. I know, like being, oh gosh. I know, I want to mow my grass in the worst way. I want to mow the lawn. I want my dogs, I want to clean all the dog poop up out there. I got a pile there. Well, I got 2 big dogs, so every spring I've got a big cleanup. Every spring. So I cleared out my fire pit. So once it starts drying out there, I'm going to stoke that fire and I'm going to clean up all that poop. And then my dogs, because I get worried with my dogs running around up there. I got to always shovel stuff. So how do you put holes there to going? Well, I got one somewhat started, but I'll just use a Dremel tool. Like I put a skewer in there, but I didn't go all the way through to the back. That's the thing. So I'll just take my Dremel, because they look like they have drill bits on them. And I'll just go right through with my Dremel. And I can use the Dremel I can use with my hand. Well, no kidding. But it's different than with a drill, right? Because you're like this with a drill. A Dremel I can almost hold like a pencil. So it's way easier. And I'll do that with the other ones that I make too. Just use the Dremel, it'd be just all zzz, and done. It'll be easy. Hey, Forrest, I was thinking about you last night. I thought about you last night. I don't know what the heck made me think about you. I had you on my mind for a while last night. I am so glad you popped in here because I've been thinking about you. Isn't that weird? Like, that's crazy. I'm jealous too, raining here. Well, if we had rain, the snow would melt faster. But we have no rain. It's sort of kind of, well, we might get some maybe. It's kind of getting a little cloudy out. I started my generator today to let it run. Been having huge windstorms lately. Wow. She's a little breezy here today, but not too bad. I know we're supposed to get like a centimeter of snow here and there throughout the week, but nothing crazy. So when are you going to finish making once dry? Are you going to go? I don't know. I might do a video, Michelle. I just don't have any. I just don't feel like doing a video. I just rather just go live. Because then I got to load it on my computer and blah, yeah. You know what I mean? It's just so much work. So much work. Like, it won't take me long to, like, once these are dry, to take them out, mix some more. Because I've got 6 of these. But I wanted to keep 3 for food. These I'll wash and keep in my craft. I'm not going to put food in these now. Yeah, just go live. It's just so much easier, right? Once I have them, how many I want on there, it'll take no time at all. Like, I could drill the hole, put the fishing line on there, whatever you call it, fishing line, right? I'm not really a fisher, but I can't even bait a hook. I'm just saying. I don't know how to do that, but I've watched a ton of people do it. But I don't know how to do that. I could probably figure it out if I watch enough. But yeah. I've been so tied up with my family member who isn't doing well. Oh, I'm so sorry. Aw. but taking a much needed break. I totally understand, Forrest. I totally understand. Yeah, we're supposed to, Sandra. I just don't know when. I don't know when. I can't pick the day. That's going to be up to her. I told her, I was like, well, let me know. Like when we started talking about doing the paint pour, she says, give me a couple of days. And it's like, okay. I waited a couple of days. I think it's been a week now. It's like, I was like, well, when she's ready and when she can, she'll let me know. And it's like, okay. Because it's going to be over on her channel, I believe. I think it's going to be on her channel. It's like, well, you let me know so I can have all my stuff mixed and stuff, because that you got to prep for it, right? So that takes time too. We've never prepped doing a live, like mixing the paint and blah, blah, blah. We've never done that. We've never done that. So that's the thing. So we usually have all our stuff already mixed. Nausea. Did I not time you out before? Positive. I timed you out. Probably for about 30 minutes. Yeah, he is. Okay, Michelle, you can get him out too. Thank you. I think I only timed him out for 30 minutes. So yeah, but I just wanted to come on and see what everybody was up to and just chit chat, because I was just puttering around. Something to try. So I'm going to do my embellishments later. I'll do my embellishments when I finish these. Get these done. I'll do that on a live. I'll make them out of clay and I'll embellishment. I'll show you what I do. And then, but then I got to let the clay dry and then spray them. So I can't spray the stuff in the house anyways. So I'll do my embellishments. Everyone knows how to see spray lacquer on something. So I'll do that totally off camera. But I'll do embellishments with you though. And get them all, I'll drill them and everything. Because I'm not going to have like 40 of these things. I know that. It's only going to be a few. But I think I want to see how these dark ones turn out. Because I would like a different color in there. If most of them are white and then have two a different color, I think would look nice. Because this stuff will be like this will be a light gray, not white. And I don't know if I want to paint those. I kind of don't want to paint them. I just want to put a terracotta embellishment. I just love terracotta. I don't know. I just love it. It's just pretty. It's really pretty. Because I do want to make a lighthouse out of terracotta pots. That is so fun. That's fun. I can do that on a live. That doesn't take all day. And you can watch everything. It's easy peasy. It's so fun. If I want to paint it, I can always pre-paint it. Not with acrylic paint. I might use spray paint though. Can you add food coloring to glue? I don't know. You want to try? Do you want to try, wild child? I'll go get my food coloring. I want to know if you can even add mica powder to glue. Okay? I got the glue, girlfriend. I don't know if you can add food coloring or not. I've never used food color. Can't see why you couldn't. Can't see why you couldn't. But I want to try a little bit of mica powder in here. I just want to see if it'll change it. Oh gosh, that's enough. Just a tiny little bit. I don't want to waste my glue. I'm going to have to get more, I know, for this. Because just when I don't have it, that's when just the Southern girl's like, let's go live. And it's like, oh gosh, I need stuff. So I'm going to try a bright color. I'm going to try a blue. I won't be probably using too much of this. You're a mad scientist. I like to experiment just to see what will work and what will not. I'm going to use a skewer. Or do I need a... Yeah, I'll just use... Oh! Where's my, whatchamacallits? My mixers. I've got big... No, that's not it. Oh my gosh. I've got more stuff in here than you can shake a darn stick at. I'm just going to put a little bit of mica powder in here and just see how it does. Blue, I'm not a big fan of blue myself, but with mica powder it might be different. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, look at there. I don't know if it'll... Oh, it just changes. It's still blue, but it's not shiny. At first I thought, oh my gosh, it's going to be shiny. It's just blue. That's all it is. But it's not shiny like this. This stuff is really shiny. This is like a shimmer eyeshadow. That's what it looks like. But it does not look like that in here. But if I took this, okay, this mold here. So like this is like for, I don't use resin in these because they're not very deep. These aren't very deep, but I'd sure like to try. But if you take a little bit on your fingertip, like that, and you rub this in here. Well, you use a brush. You can use a brush. It doesn't have to be with your finger. I'm just saying. Then I'll wash it when it's done. You get that. And then when you even pour your resin in it, then it picks it up. Like it picks it up. It's so cool. I might shimmer one. Yeah, like it's so shiny. Like it's so shiny. It's so shiny. But even when you lay, if you use even the light colored clay, or even, well, the gray clay, I call it gray clay. Where is it? This stuff here. Because this stuff dries white. I don't know if this would work. But you can, with this clay, like this stuff looks like a dark gray. It dries white. Well, not pure white. But when you put it in here, I can't remember if it picks up in here. I can't remember. I think it does. So I'm just pressing it into this. Oh yeah, you can see what I'm doing. I just didn't think you could see what I was doing. I'm just going to roughhouse this. This is not going to be perfect by any means. Now, where's that tool I had today? See, I've got so much stuff in here. I don't know where any of it is. Oh, I might have put it away. I might have put it away. It's got a little ball on it. I got to get another one with a steel ball. Here it is. Excuse me for a minute, everybody. This one's only plastic, but you can get one with steel on it, and they're way bigger. I like to have this a little bit damp myself. Because you want it smooth. I don't have... So I just rub it on here. Just to get it into the creases. Like you're going to get excess come off. Which is okay. And it just makes it smoother. Oh, I don't have to make this perfect. My good gosh. I don't know. I can't remember if I did this already. And if the mica powder... No. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Can you see it? It's a little bit blue. Can you sort of see it? It's kind of hard to show it on here. But the mica powder did... But you can still add. to this with the mica powder, with the brush. Did you see it, Michelle? I don't know if you can really see it. But yeah, like you can, like that's what I'm doing. You can, oh, look at there, look at there. This stuff works really good on clay, actually. What a mess do I have going on in here? My good gosh. Just with a brush, just lightly, like you're going to have excess. Which is okay. Like it's bright. Like it is very bright and it is very shiny. That is a feather, yes, Teresa. This is a feather. I do have leaf molds, but instead of, like you can put a little bit in there and then on. Isn't it though? Like it dry, and it'll dry like this. Like you can even let it dry and then put it on. Like even the parts of a mold that's got lifted parts on it, just rub mica powder on there, like whatever color you choose. But yeah, it's not just for resin, it's for clay too. That's the thing. See, now I want to just smother resin on, or resin, mica powder on one of these to see how it would look. But with, oh gosh, I'm yelling. Why am I yelling for? With plaster of Paris, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different using mica powder because I did use it on a jar lid, and you really got it. You're even with a brush, as soon as you hit it with the mica powder, it's like boof, and then it's hard to spread. So, but with the clay, oh yeah, like so nice. Like got some pieces I got to take off here, but just to, well, I'll just let this dry. But I've got a tool that cuts everything off. But yeah, it works on clay. This even works on the terracotta. It's a different look, but this is just, like this is dollar store clay. I'd like to know what it would look like on home, like I've said that already, homemade clay. And how would it dry? Did I just see Hawaii in here? Hi, Hawaii. Oh, is that the same one that I know? Yes, it is. It is. Thank you. So yeah, it does. Mica powder works on clay. I was experimenting in here the other day with mica powder. It's like, oh gosh, I need to get some and just try it, see if it works. And it works. And it'll then, once it dries like this, put your embellishment on something. I use contact cement. Like if I were to use this on here, I'm just saying, should I just lay this on here? I'll lay it on here. It wouldn't be blue. I'm just saying. But oh, well, the piece fell off, but that's okay. Like just to embellish it. And then spray it. Like you're going to glue it. Then spray it with lacquer. It's going to double it here. I just think that would make something totally different that you cannot buy at the store. You could hang feathers like on wind chimes too. Yes, but I would do those out of resin, Teresa, not this stuff. Because these are thin. Like look at the thickness of these. They're not very thick. This is out of clay, but out of resin, it would probably be the same thickness, but it would be tough. You know what I mean? That's why I thought, like, even some of the new molds that I got is like, oh my God, I buffered there. I need to pour a bunch of resin. This dollar store resin I got works good because I made a paper towel holder out of it. But they're just smaller, right? They're just smaller. But it's a feather. But I can use other molds that I've got that are bigger. Blue is my favorite color. Really? Yeah, but it's so neat, though, even just with the mica powder. That's what I mean. The experiment is just, that's the fun part. Okay, this is going to work. Okay, that's not going to work so much. But yeah. if I had enough resin, I could make a ton of these. A ton of these. But I'm just want to keep my resin, the ones that I'm still, as soon as I see more, it's going to go in a bag. I'm going to collect as much as I can till I know what I want to do with it, but I still need to get some stuff. So then these I just put in the sink, soapy water, and I wash them. And they're good to go. Like just like my soap molds. The oval ones with the bees on them and stuff. Like I can make stuff out of those too. I can't make, like I could make small like little stepping stones in my garden or even in my flower bed. I can make them so thick because it's thick. They're about this deep, but I can make them thinner and make like a stepping stone that goes like this all the way around. Like little stepping stones with the bees on them and blah, blah, blah. That's what I mean. Like they're just because they're soap molds doesn't mean you can't use them for something else. And they wash good. I won't put resin in them, mind you. But like this stuff, yeah, I would. But if I put resin in them, then I wouldn't use them for like my kitchen use. I just throw them in my kitchen sink and I wash everything. But yeah, it's endless. I'm just saying. I'm saying I got so much to do. See, when I talk like that, I think it's like, oh, I need to make some of those now. You know what I mean? Like your brain just doesn't shut down. And that's the hard part. Yeah, I got a lot of muck that I made in here that didn't work. Like it did not work. So I can't use this for, this is all garbage. So, but yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I've got some ideas. I put everything on my floor and then I sweep. So yeah, I'm excited to have these as wind chimes. I probably won't have like 100 of them, but I would like to have a few just to try it out and see how it works. Because if it works, I'm going to make some more. I might want to have 2 in my flower bed. I might want to have 5 back there. I don't know yet. So I can't wait to see it either, Therese. I can see it in my head. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for that. But the mica powder, yeah, it works on clay. And this is only from the Dollar Tree. And that's where I got the resin. Is from Dollar Tree. Is from Dollar Tree. But I do want to put this stuff in here to color it. And use some of my molds for it. I don't know. I need to stock up on this because usually when I go, it's not there. But they had some the last time I went. I took every single one of them, and these are $1.25 a piece, not together, separate. So I'll go spend $30. Sometimes, well, the Dollarama, I cannot leave that store unless I spend like $30, $40. It's brutal. But I get my cleaning supplies from there, like paper towel and stuff, so it's worth it. It's worth it. It's been a fun afternoon with everybody. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, Wild Child. Slim, can I see you making a tree of life with those leaves? That's an idea. I seen the resin at my local Dollar Tree. Now I have to get some. I know, Teresa. That's when I first saw it there. I was like, oh. But the molds they have jewelry molds here. They're not really like that fancy, but you can make earrings out of these as well. Just saying. You can make necklaces out of these as well. Just saying. The molds they have even for your outlets, like your plugins, they have them here. I thought about changing every outlet I had and making my own. I'm just saying, it just, you think of one thing and then boof, you're thinking of 15 others, and it's time to craft. I'm just saying, it's time to craft. So I got to let this dry, especially this stuff. So the next time I come back. So I'm going to have to get more of these made. So once these totally dry tonight, I'll mix up another batch. I'll pour. They'll be dry before tomorrow. So if I can do it again this evening, early evening, get 2 more of these poured, I'll have enough to put it all together next time we get together. So I know I need to go to the dollar store too. But the mica powder, get the mica powder too, Teresa. My gosh, if you have it, get it. Ours come at 4 in a pack. Yeah, ours come, I got the blue, the silver, purple, and green, I believe. Yeah, the other two I've got some more, but they're in my box, my kit up here. So you could make a bracelet out of these. You can make anything, Sandra. I'm just saying. It's endless. It's endless. The possibilities are endless, I'm telling you. Do you have to leave that in mold till it dries? Yes, I would. This is now, it's not, it's like it's dry, but see, I can take these out now, sweets. I'll just leave it sit and dry. I can fill up again. This one, it's damp, like it's almost damp to the touch. I can leave it sit here, dry. I can do two. This one here, this is gonna have to dry because this one's thicker than these. Like this one is, look how thick this is. That's how thick that is. Way thicker. So I'm gonna let this dry overnight. And the mold here, I'm gonna let that dry overnight. But I can fill these two. Half an hour, take them out, let them sit. I can pour two more. So the plaster of Paris, yeah, I can pour a few. I just don't know how many I want. 10 maybe, 8. We'll see. We'll see. Hi, Chimpy. You should eat some, oh gosh. Ranch style beans. I've never had those ever in my life. I've never even heard of them. Thanks, Wild Child. Thanks for coming in. Have a great day, hon. It was nice seeing you. So yeah, well, I've been on for almost 2 hours, so I guess I'll cut my time loose. I don't know if anyone else is going live today, but I just wanted to show you what I was doing today. I have so much fun, and then I start, and then I talk a mile a minute. So I'm glad everyone came in, even all the silent watchers. They're chili beans, and they're, oh gosh, I can't eat chili beans. That would give me heartburn. I can't eat that stuff. It sounds good, though. It sounds good. Yeah, I've been on for 2 hours. Your hair is fabulous. Well, thanks, Agnes. I like that name, Agnes. Doesn't matter. Just do your thing. That's what I'm going to do. I got to get supper ready. Thanks, Teresa. I'm glad you all came. It was fun. It was fun. So I'm going to make some more. We'll embellish them together. See how they look. It'll be a good time. As always. I might have one more cup of coffee. Get supper started. Make it early. Let this dry. So yeah, that turned out pretty good. I'm impressed. So that turned out on clay fantastically. Thanks, Slim. Sweets. Thanks, Slim. Sorry, Michelle. Jeez Louise. She said slim. Sorry. She knew what I meant. Sorry, hon. Oh my gosh. I guess I don't need any more coffee. I don't need any more. Now I'm going to be thinking about that later. Every time I see it, I'm going to start laughing right away. Holy cow. You know, just, oh, come and sit in my life for about an hour. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy, I'm telling you. Too funny. You're welcome, Patricia. Thank you. Thank you all for coming in. That was a good one. That was a good one. Now I'm gonna think about that every time I see Michelle. I'll be just, hey, Slim! It's like, oh my gosh. Too funny. But I had fun. I had fun. So yeah, next time we'll do some embellishing and we'll make things look pretty and see how they look. It's just a Southern girl. What are you doing? No more. I know, right? I know. I'm starting to notice it too when I've had too much. It's like, holy cow, lady, shut it. It's like, shut it down now. Calm yourself, you freak. I know. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, bye, Teresa. It was so fun. I had a lot of fun. Does it remind you of someone? What? What remind me of someone? Yeah, just shut it down already. It's just like, oh my gosh. I know. I notice it more now. I notice it more now. That's too funny. Slim. I don't understand what you're saying. Oh my gosh. Stay tuned for the next Slim dancing on the table. Gladys, you behave. Everyone's going to think I was dancing on my table now. See, this is how the clay dries. It dries almost white. It's like a light gray. So then I can rub mica powder on here, and then I'm going to put the shiny acrylic on it. Because see, this is already shiny, and you won't see it. Just so it adheres this better. So yeah. Later, Sassy. Next one. Bye, Tina. It was fun. Yeah, I need to go calm myself down. I need to go have some crackers or something. Holy cow. And put this in the sink and wash the... Well, maybe I don't have to really... Well, maybe I will wash them so they're nice and clean. Love you too, Gladys, you crazy woman. Jeez Louise. Oh, gosh, Gladys, she makes me laugh. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Wash my hands, and I had a lot of fun. So until the next one, everybody, I greatly appreciate everyone being here, all of my moderators, everybody. Thank you so much. I need to go calm down and get rid of some of this coffee. So, and get supper on the go, and maybe come back in here in a little while and pour this stuff again, let them dry. So until next time, hi Texas Nana, bye Texas Nana. Oh my gosh. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. It was fun. I gotta wipe my eyes. It was a good time. I had a lot of fun. So until the next one, I'll see you soon. I gotta go fix my hair because holy cow, it's just like, it's mental. Like my hair is just crazy. I'm telling you. I need a darn haircut so bad it's ridiculous. Bless everybody. Good night. I'll see you soon. Sweets. That was so funny. I'm just telling you. Have a good night. I can just sit here and just laugh about it all, you know. Good night, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, Michelle.